so many people are like, well, inflation or the tariffs or interest rates or whatever. And yet all of these individuals are coming out every single week and are sharing what they're using today to make money in today's market. Welcome back to the Renatus Jam, everyone. My name is Jay Stark, and joining me, as always, is my fearless co-host,
Mr. Matt Snyder.
Mr. The Matt Snyder.
Yep.
That's Mr. Matt T. Snyder, or T. Matt Snyder. I should say T. Matt Snyder, because the Matt Snyder. T. Mr. The Matt Snyder.
Short for the.
There you go.
We're that lazy around here. We're gonna abbreviate 3-letter words.
Yes.
All right.
So,
okay.
Dude, they do that all the time.
Why do they do that?
I don't know, but why is with a W and a slash?
Who is that lazy? That's what I want to know.
It's a shorthand.
I don't get it. But I also, I try to take the stairs instead of the escalator, and I park at the back of the parking lot. I ain't scared.
He's just that kind of guy, I guess. He's not worried about writing those 2 extra letters.
David Goggins ain't got nothing on me.
Oh my gosh. So we have a couple of announcements that we're going to cover today. And this is going to be a relatively short opportunity for us to have this discussion, but I did not want to wait another week to make sure that you guys all heard the exciting news. Before we get into that, though, Mr. Snyder, what's coming up next week?
We're filming.
We are filming.
We're actually filming multiple classes. We've got Umair Hawk in town and Bill Predebon.
Bill Predebon, Umair Hawk, both of whom are students turned practitioners, now turned instructors.
Which is the coolest,
right?
Of all the instructors, the ones that started out as students they've got the coolest story, for sure.
They have a phenomenal story, and they have a love for the education. They have a love for what we do, and they have a perspective of every single person sitting in the audience where they're like, I was there not long ago.
Yeah, I think it makes it real that it's like, this was just some guy sitting in the audience, and then, obviously it's years down the line, but, and a lot of work, but look at where they both are now. That's so cool.
And both of these courses that they are coming to the studio with are courses that are super timely in today's market. I know I've talked about this before, but the government changed the way that they talk about housing, and they no longer talk about affordable housing and instead are talking about attainable.
Right.
They've changed that word from affordable to attainable.
Because housing's not affordable anymore.
Because housing is not affordable according to the standard metric.
But you might be able to attain it.
Right. But the cool part about what Umair and Bill are both coming to the studio with is they are talking about how to take existing properties and make them more not just attainable, but affordable for individuals. So Bill's coming in, he's going to talk about the red tape that's necessary to go through with different municipalities to either do a reconstruction on a home, whether that's taking it down to the studs and building it back up, or actually tearing a home all the way down and rebuilding it from the ground up. And that's actually the name of the course, is From the Ground Up. He has also got a section that is dedicated to ADUs, or accessory dwelling units, which is a wave of very popular ways for cities to add to their housing without necessarily inviting in high density.
Right. Yeah. We've got a problem where there's a lot of people who need housing and not enough houses to provide that. And so this is a good middle ground. Like, people can make money, and provide some type of place for people to stay. And I think it makes it a lot easier on cities, because cities have to go through a lot of zoning and political issues to get high density housing brought in. So,
and most people say not in my backyard, right? That's really great for the next city over, but just don't do it in my backyard.
Oh yeah.
And so this is a way that it's going to allow municipalities to add to their housing base without creating new zoning, without going to that high density that nobody really wants. And it's going to make these accessory dwelling units are going to become more and more affordable for the up and coming generation to get into and start having a place of their own.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to Bill's class. He's got a wealth of experience where he has specialized in this for several years now, being able to work with municipalities and cut through that red tape and create realistic timelines for everybody on how long something is going to take, these kind of deals take to get through. Mm-hmm. Now, then we're going to talk about Umair, because Umair's coming in and he's talking about a different kind of affordable housing.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he's talking about trailer parks, but man, what an incredible strategy in today's day and age, with inflation being what it is, with the market being what it is. When people have to move down in the level of living that they are living, nobody moves out of mobile homes or moves below mobile homes, right? Like it's right. Like if we're talking as a class issue or like as the masses, it's kind of I would say like recession-proof real estate investing, as far as like there's always a demand for it, right? But there's not always a demand for those multi-million-dollar houses, right? Like you get up on the upper end, that's one of the issues you've got to face. So I love how Umair presents it as well. He does a fantastic job of making it easily digestible, and you understand where the upside is in the whole deal, and I love it.
And he talks about how you can create safe and affordable housing for individuals. You're able to go in, and his particular strategy starts with buying a mobile home park that's maybe run down and hasn't had the kind of care and attention that it could have. And then he talks about how you can actually improve the park, make it more valuable, can then refinance the park and create multiple streams of income in the park. Yeah. Meaning that you bring in some of your own units and you start to have rentals inside of that park, or you start to do seller financing inside of that park. And so it's going to be an incredible opportunity, and I hope that you guys can tune in. The best part about the Renatus education is if you already own the course, then you're going to get access to the new course as well, and get access to the live stream. So if you're available next Thursday and Friday, it's the 15th and 16th of May, I believe.
I think you're right. Yep.
Those classes are going to be live streamed. If you are anywhere near the Renatus studio, I would encourage you to join us live in studio. There is no experience quite like being in the studio audience and being able to ask questions right then and there of the instructor to get all of the information you need to make that new strategy your strategy. So be there, join us. These courses are going to be awesome, which means if I've done my math right, and I'm pretty sure I have, it's going to take our instructor count up to 43 and our class count up to 92.
Wow. Man, we're almost in the triple digits. That's crazy.
We're getting there.
We are getting there.
Anyway, cool. That is what's coming up to us next week. Now, Mr. Snyder, I would love for you to take the reins and announce the big announcement.
I forgot the dates, though.
Oh, I'll give you the dates.
Okay. All right. So, upcoming in
October.
In October. Thank you.
Yep.
Yes. It's like 17th?
October 23rd through the 25th.
It's a good thing he's here. October 23rd through the 25th.
Yes, sir.
We're going to do the next E3 conference here in Utah, Salt Lake City, baby.
Yes, we are calling this the Fall E3 Summit. We had such a massive response from the last E3 Summit that I finally now understand in its entirety what it means for something to be backed by popular demand. We had people that were so enthusiastically they wanted more from the E3 Summit that they came to us as soon as it was finished, and they said, "When are we doing this again?"
Yep.
And then we had so many people that came to us over and over and over that we just knew that we had to make it happen. And so we have found a venue. It's going to be in Salt Lake City. We have found the dates, the 23rd through the 25th of October, and we are already starting to line up instructors to join us for those 3 days. But the reason why we need to come out and make sure you're aware of it is so that you block out those dates on your calendar right now. And then look forward to more details coming to you very soon, talking a little bit more about what the agenda is going to be, who all is going to be with us. I know as of right now, we have 9 instructors who have committed to being there. Yeah. And we have, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to anyway. We have 11 more invitations that are pending. Invitations for Renatus practitioner instructors to join us for the fall edition of the E3 Summit. So if everything works out, and I'm pretty sure it will, we're going to have somewhere right around 20 Renatus practitioner instructors coming to you live over 3 days of incredible nuts and bolts, no frills, no fluff instruction on how to get started in real estate. I am so excited for this.
Me too. And one of the benefits of doing it in Salt Lake is, I know a lot of times people are like, oh, but I got to get all the way up to Layton. I got to fly into Salt Lake International and then get an Uber or whatever.
Yep.
Getting to Salt Lake is much easier for people.
Yeah.
So this should be a whole lot easier and closer. And I think, it's probably closer to a lot of food and those sort of things as well. So it has all the amenities.
It does. All of the amenities. It is in the heart of Salt Lake City. It's right in downtown. So you're going to be within walking distance of anything that you really want to get access to. But I can't even stress enough. After the last E3 Summit, people were so motivated to get started in real estate that they were demanding that we host it again. And demand sounds really kind of like they were forcing us to. They just wanted it so badly that we did everything that we could to make it happen again this year. And so I am very, very proud of how well the last E3 Summit went. And I'm so excited, looking forward to this next E3 Summit. But it's coming up October 23rd through the 25th. I want you guys to put that on your calendars right now so that you can block it out and make sure that you are holding the space for that summit, because the opportunity is going to be incredible.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it.
Don't just think, oh, I'll catch 2026 or whatever. You want to be at this. This is gonna be. I get this with the national. People do that, like where they either miss it or they didn't bring people. We've talked about this before, where they get to the end of the conference and they're like, oh man, had I known it was going to be this good.
Yeah.
So don't do that, because it's going to be that good.
It will be that good. And when it comes to taking your business seriously, the 2 best times to plant a tree are 20 years ago and today. So start taking your business seriously. Take your opportunity with Renatus seriously and make sure that you're getting plugged in. Now, in preparation for the E3 Summit, I just want to recommend with all the energy that I have that you get plugged in every single week to the Renatus InvestEdge. Every week we come live to you on YouTube and demonstrate with somebody who's making money in today's real estate market. We bring them out, we have them talk about their strategy, what's working today. So many people are like, well, inflation or the tariffs or interest rates or whatever. And yet all of these individuals are coming out every single week and are sharing what they're using today to make money in today's market. Oh, yeah. And so I encourage you, in preparation for the E3 Summit, make sure that you're getting plugged in every single week to the InvestEdge. If you can't join us live, make sure that you catch it after the fact, as it is always posted on our YouTube channel. But also get educated. Get into your education and start watching those courses, those classes, so that when you have an opportunity to meet the instructor, you can ask those questions that you have from the course content. So you're not starting at ground zero trying to play catch up, but instead you're like, oh, this is a great review of the information, and here are some additional questions. So get educated, get plugged in, take your business seriously, and join us for the next E3 Summit.
Be there.
Be there. Yeah. I think with that we can kind of conclude this session of our podcast, because I just want to emphasize again the importance of taking advantage of everything that Renatus offers, whether it's being a part of the live education online or in the studio, planning for the live events that we're hosting, especially but not limited to the E3 Summit. Plug in, get started, get ready, because the biggest obstacle that you're going to face in your life and in your business is the person looking back at you in the mirror. So it's time for you to take control. It's time for you to take your business seriously and start prioritizing your own success. And that happens as you get engaged with Renatus. Never forget, the reason why Renatus rocks is because of the people who are associated with us. That includes Mr. Matt Snyder, that includes Aaron Peterson behind the curtain, and every single one of you. So thanks for being with us. Renatus rocks.